I actually thought everybody was going to be more like business-like, and everybody was in some sort of business, or they were all going to be smarter and need to be out in the world more than me. And I was just having a quotation marks around it, housewife, etc. So I was a little worried about that. And then when I got here, I realized everybody was relaxed and super nice. And of course, having social anxiety is what led me to think that if everybody was going to be better than me in some way. So that's become a lot better. Well, I really didn't have any preconceived notions about the age group. I didn't know what to expect. And I can kind of fit in with different age groups, so that wasn't too much of a concern. And they're young people, but they're still people. The group is largely sometimes younger, but everybody's just so accepting and accommodating and supportive, and they don't make me feel, for example, that I'm in a different age group. I would say they could probably have a pretty good debate over who has it harder to start with. I think women have it harder in that they, like I mentioned before, probably are looked at more, judged by other women more. On the other hand, men have to be out in the world possibly a little more. They have to do the asking. If they want to go on a date, they usually have to ask, the female, and men are just generally seen as a little more assertive anyway. So to fit into society, they might have a little trouble there. So, it's easier for women to stay home probably. So I think it's just a little bit apples and oranges. Everybody has sort of the same concerns. They've been through a lot of the same things in life. Yeah, she had a very positive, because I couldn't wait to get in the car and ask her about it, And she just, it's hard for me to remember specific conversations, but she had a really positive feedback on it. She thought it was great. She thought, one thing I remember, she loved that Dr. Richards did not push people into doing anything. She said if he would push me, she said I would be, so out of there, or I forget what her lingo was, but she said that he made it like it was very safe. She just was really happy for me, and she thought that it was done very well. I think it exceeded what she thought it was going to be like. And she thought everyone was very supportive of each other. She could sense that everybody was really nice, which to her is important. I don't know. Like me, she couldn't believe that anybody had it. She just said, "Mom, it's really hard to believe." But to reiterate, she really liked the way that Dr. Richards did not force anyone to do anything, or he didn't have a bossiness about him, or an aggressiveness or anything. She thought from her point of view, what he was doing was spot on. So, and it was kind of nice for me to hear, because like when you have a condition and you don't maybe always see the reality of things, so it was really nice. And I enjoyed that she could go home and tell her dad about it, and he could feel good also that he knows I'm doing a good thing, but he felt better getting another perspective on it, I think.